I try to plan intentional me time every day, but it doesn't always go to plan. As a mom, business owner, wife, employee, all the things, I have to make sure I fit me in there too. And so do you, Pookie. So if you don't have any me time on your calendar today, you need to stop right now and find 10 minutes for yourself. This was my off day, so I had a whole nice, lovely agenda planned, and you'll quickly see how it just did not go the way it was supposed to. One thing I learned about myself during my last marathon training block is that running is a mental escape for me, but there is a point in my training where it just starts to feel like work, and so I still need to plan time for me outside of my runs, which I'm glad I did because this was the worst run I think I've ever had. I literally wanted to throw up. I was able to squeeze in a massage, which is great for recovery, but also just relaxing, but then I got a text from my kid's school that this man ran into the corner of a changing table and busted his head. Luckily, my husband called and said everything was fine, so I had time to grab some food on my way. Now, all this happened while my phone was on Do Not Disturb while I was getting my massage, so I'm just so glad everything was okay because I was an hour behind. So now, because this happened, Eli's now home for the day because daycare sent him home. And if you have a toddler or you've ever been in the vicinity of a toddler, you know you can't get much done when they're around. But I was able to adjust my plan for the day, spend some time with my little man, get him down for a nap, and worked on some campaigns that were due. I feel like one thing motherhood definitely teaches you is just how to pivot and how to adjust when plans change. Now, when we got back home, Stefan had to get back to work, so really I was holding down the fort until he was able to get off. I can tell that I'm actually doing a good job filling up my cup lately, because usually a day like this would really stress me out and send my anxiety through the roof, but I actually felt really good. I just knew that I needed to keep a schedule. So for my anxiety girlies, how do you know when you're in good mental health? What are the tells for you that you're in a good place? Eli had an early morning, so we put him down right at 7, and now you see why I took a nap earlier in the day, because I'm going out. I got evening plans. Do you know that I used to go to dinner and then we would go to the club after, we would go to a lounge after, and just be out till 4 in the morning. I am no longer that girl. I'm sleepy. But I mean, I'm good for one of those nights, once a quarter. Now, when I'm being wined and zines, I love a good scallop or a steak. So I got the scallops, it was fire, spent time with my girl. The day wasn't perfect, but it was so good. And that's how I made time for me today.